I actually don't want a service dog. I need a service dog. This is a really long one, but there's a lot in here. And please like, follow, and share. And let's get into it. People have asked me why I'm fundraising for a service dog. So I'll explain. I am very late stage with acquired mitochondrial dysfunction. It happened 4.5 years ago after hospitalization, and it took this long to discover. Mitochondrial crashes are very bad for your body. They are damaging. And over time, you become more and more disabled. Your world gets smaller and smaller, and you're able to do less and less. When you have a mitochondrial crash, your body literally floods with poison. So that's how mitochondrial patients describe our symptoms of a crash, is that we feel like we're being poisoned. There are, you flood with lactic acid, you flood with reactive oxygen species, you can look those up. You flood with succinate, and there's some other things that your body floods with because your mitochondria misfire and they're not making energy for you. Because your mitochondria don't make energy like correctly after exercise or exertion, the symptoms are horrific. And I was told that I had deconditioning syndrome, and that the specialist that I saw, I'm coming out of a crash now, so I'm on the recliner and I'm not doing well. They didn't know because they're not looking for mito, it's so rare. And they said, well, you have to push yourself with more and more exercise, push yourself harder. So I've been talking about my Disney trips. I do Disney content, but people don't know that every Disney trip I would crash and end up having to sit for a long time and not knowing why. And every single time I go, my legs feel so heavy and in pain. And when you're flooded with lactic acid, all your muscles are burning, that I would be afraid I wouldn't make it back to my car. And had no answers for why. The service dog is going to be a lot of trouble. I'm going to have to do all kinds of things every time I go somewhere. It's not a freedom. You have to bring stuff for your dog. You have to bring your dog. And people with service dogs, always, a service dog handler at some point is going to end up being attacked by someone in public, verbally or worse, because they think your service dog is fake. They don't know the law about service dogs. They don't know that you can't deny them access, and they're going to give you a hard time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So when you're a service dog handler, you're constantly not knowing when some Karen or Ken is going to go off on you, or God forbid, worse. You don't know if somebody who doesn't know the law for ADA is going to deny you access to something like getting on the airplane. You also have people run up and touch your dog and bother you. I've been to Disneyland with friends with service dogs, and it's not that fun, honestly, because people bother you all day. So I will tell you, don't compliment a service dog. Ignore it. Act like it doesn't exist. Act like the dog doesn't exist. They are medical equipment. They're not here for your entertainment. I got a patch for my dog that says, I'm working, I'm not here for your entertainment. They're not your entertainment. They're not there for you to pet. And people say, ask before you pet. No, don't ask. Because going to any place crowded with a service dog, I've been with friends who have them. You cannot just hold a conversation and walk along and do your thing. People stop you and talk to you, strangers, and demand answers to questions and demand your attention all frickin' day. So you get there early in the morning for a trip and you stay till the night, you are going to have 100 or 150 or 200 people interrupt you and bother you and demand your attention all day long. So why would I go through all of that? It's because I don't know that I'm crashing until I'm in it. And I'm at the point now with late stage mitochondrial dysfunction that my crashes are very bad for me. I'm at the point now that I've got damage. I have other diagnoses that I'm not talking about because it's just too much, but they're all due to mitochondrial dysfunction. So the mitochondria misfiring are an underlying for a whole bunch of stuff going crazy in my body. So my service dog is not a cutesy thing, although I am going to get her a cute princess tutu. But she's going to save my life, literally. Her job will be to save my life because I have to stop having these crashes. But I need to exercise. So the crux is you need to exercise with mitochondrial dysfunction, but not go so far that you get a crash. And I don't know. And it's not the same. I cannot say, oh, if I go 30 minutes lifting weights, I won't. It's always different. It depends on my biology that day. So my dog is going to save me from being permanently immobilized or death, honestly, because there's just so much damage that your body can take. And after, I don't know when the one crash is going to come that is just too much for my heart, too much for my brain, too much for my liver, my kidneys. And so I really have to have the service dog. Otherwise, I can't get my strength back safely. I cannot know what my tolerance is, and I can't give my life back. So I know there's all kinds of stuff with service dogs. There's service dog people have fake. If you have a fake service dog, you are an absolute trash human being. You are a trash person. You're horrible. You're horrible and you're deplorable. Because a service dog is medical equipment, and because of fake service dogs, people are fed up and they don't want the service dogs in because they think that everyone's is fake. And the other thing is, fake service dogs are not trained, and they will attack real service dogs that somebody put thousands of dollars into training, thousands of dollars into their vet care and everything else, and then that dog is hurt. People have lost their service dog and had to wash it out. They call it wash it out, where it's not a service dog anymore, because they got attacked by someone's fake service dog in Home Depot or in the grocery store. And the service dog is now so fearful that it can't do its job. So if you have a fake service dog, you are the lowest of the low. There's like pond scum, and there's the layers of the pond scum underneath, and like you dig down to all the yucky worms down there, and you're down below that. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you can literally cause someone to be seriously even more disabled or die. Like, it's so serious. So, I know I have cute videos of my dog Ruby and I adore her and she's adorable, but believe me, I would much rather her just be a pet, not have the disability, and not need the things that she can do. And I would also, if you're questioning or you're not sure, just Google what all the tasks are that service dogs can do. They can do a lot of things. And she can signal a crash. She can signal if I'm having heart rate spikes, if my heart is in trouble. She can, like today I'm having a bad crash because I had some really stressful crap happen. And I'm using my walker. I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Using my walker in my own house because I cannot safely make it to that bathroom. So my service dog is a necessity because there is a very good chance that I can get my normal life back and live with this and treat it and manage it. But it's tough without a dog. It's tough. And there are a lot of people with mitochondrial dysfunction who just get sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker until they are just so disabled that they can't function, they can't work, and they're not that old. So that's what Ruby's gonna save me from that. So for those of you who have donated, thank you times 10 million zillion. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because this is life-saving. My dog is life-saving medical equipment, and she will give me my life back. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. It's hard.